As we go through life, one of the big questions about things we purchase is what the value of it is.
First off, I wanted to say this. This is like a Philly legacy thing as well. Because if you remember correctly, rewind. Rex was battling a lot of people from Philly. One notable person was Tech Nine. Philly ain't been the same since AI left. Remember that? They went crazy. Tech Nine was like, one line. One line. You couldn't get that shit back though. Uh, who else? Reed Dollars. Well, people say lost to Reed Dollars. I say he lost to Reed Dollars. Now, Eazy the Block Captain. I think Eazy the Block Captain. Once I'm done reviewing the bars, I think Eazy probably had the best win over Rex from Philly. Cause the Tech Nine one, that shit was devastating on, and Rex really won that. Reed Dollars, that was debatable, but way more towards a win on Reed Dollars' part. Uh, and Eazy the Block Captain, yeah, definitely a win on Eazy. So yeah, man. Anyway, let's get into this little backstory. All right, we live. Let's get into this, man. Eazy the Block Captain versus T Rex, the legend, the myth. Um, I want to touch on this, right? I want to give a little backstory to this battle because there's a really good build up to everything that was going on with this. From Eazy the Block Captain being out, I guess he said since 2013, and not really getting the recognition that he needed. But he had he started later on started getting his recognition. He started battling more notable people, battled Twerk, whether you say won or lost. Started battling people like Danny Myers. You know, you thank people like that for giving people like Eazy a shot because those are the people that have a talent that once they get in front of the right people and they have the right amount of audience and traction, then it just it boosts it boosts their notoriety to what they're already good at doing. And Easy, I think he was really good at seizing the moment every time he had a chance to, whether it be interviews, whether it be bar breakdowns. Because I first started watching him from him breaking down bars or whatever, and I seen a couple of his battles, but he just he's one of those out of this class that has came up in URL in the past like two years or whatever. He's really he did everything he needed. For example, even with the song Top Tier, it was a little thing going on with the new class going at the vets, going at the top tier class, the legends and everything, because they say they're not outside. There was a whole thing of, oh yeah, come outside, come outside. So a couple people started, showing up. People like Sean and Tay Rod, they've been here. They're consistent. They're not really a part of that, but a few other names are a part of that because they seem to come and pick battles that they won or whether it's the best situation for their brand or not. And that's understandable. I mean, a lot of people are superstars now, so they have a lot of things going on with them that requires a certain amount or a certain type of person to battle with them that they could get the best traction, money, return, investment, all of that for their brand, their name, and their pockets. And they have teams and all of this other shit. So that was a whole thing going on. So he made and Calico was one of the ones that started off, but he was going against like other vets and other battle rap things that happened It wasn't necessarily picking at a certain group of people, but he was just making a like in general song to battle rap, and he just had notable names. But Easy the Block Captain made top tier, and he was aiming towards top tiers, legends, and vets of that nature, which you could call, I guess, the higher ups. And it went viral, man. The beat selection, not only was the song a diss, but the song was actually good. Like the beat selection, how his voice sounded and blended with the song and everything, it was perfect. It was a good song. It could be replayed over and over again, and you still will actually like it. It's not a lot of diss songs that you could just play. But anyway, so he seized the moment on that. Then he had a whole bunch of responses. So it's going even more viral. You had the remix. Then you had a couple of other legends going at each other. I mean, I'm not saying he started that. I'm just trying to drop the timeline of how Easy the Block Captain seized the moment and build up to the battle with a legend like T-Rex. T-Rex is somebody that, for one, he's not going to just battle anybody. You see that with his career. He battles only people that have a high notoriety or damn basically legends like him. Like he's not a cheap ticket. When T-Rex comes out, he brings out like celebrities. It's damn near a red carpet treatment for battle rap when T-Rex comes out. His interviews goes viral. Everything that Rex does is like a staple in that moment. So when you get people like that, high energy, high value, yeah, man, you have to be a deserving person, and I don't think nobody deserved it more than Rex. Like of all the people that we like, we could say Real Sick, we could say Swamp, we could say Fines, we could say Jada Nightwing, we could say all of these names. Holmesy the God, um, B Dot. Well, no, I don't even put B Dot in this newer class like that. B Dot is just different. But anyway, uh, yeah, it's a few other newer people, but Easy really did it to the fullest. And then the content that he has is a lot of people that battle that are big names that relate to that. They want to take that guy out. Like, oh, who is this dude making noise like that? And he talking the shit that I like. And Rex is one of those king of the streets bars type battlers. Like, he's one of those kings of the streets. You got people like him, Head Ice. You got like I put Surf, Geechee is rising up there. Like these are really street battlers, people that you want to hear certain types of things from. And Rex is a legend in that. Rex got his legendary status. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. But Rex got his legendary status rapping since the early 2000s. Man, been rapping for over 20 years. He's been marketing himself. He's been a pillar in battle rap culture since this insertion of this new era of battle rap for the last 10 to 15 years. He's been one of the faces of that. How do we know this? You got people like Lloyd Banks, Joe Budden, you got Hot 97 and all kinds of people talking about Rex. When he battles, yes, it's like an instant community of like hip hop is involved with this. It's not just like it's only a certain people that have that effect, and Rex is one of those people. So yes, from the diss songs to marketing himself, Easy deserved this battle. And oh my god, battling somebody that came out in the Smack DVD era. I mean, street corner. I mean, real. Like, in the song Top Tier, they forgot about the Black Star and all of this stuff. It's like, yo, this is where Rex comes from. And he comes from not only the lowest level of when they weren't even interested in it and he was still making noise, but all the way up to multi-million dollar investments, and still is has traction. This is a person that you can't say fell off. All right, so and Easy represents those people making moves. You see the people that he's around. You see him around Cassidy in the worldwide battle of rappers and that competition, and you see him a part of on URL. You see him in interviews. You see him on his own podcast or bar breakdown shows. He has his own podcast that he's working on. Talk different. That little that catchphrase, branding that. Like, yo, it's a lot of things that he's doing and he's doing it correctly. He's around the right people. He knows how to market himself. He's not just asking for battles. I'm talking about this is a message to the people that want more, that don't just want to battle and make money. The ones that just want to battle, make money, get their check, go home, and handle their own life, all right, fine. But the ones that are asking for more and they think that they're entitled to more, it's like this is the type of marketing and advertising skills that you need to have in this business in order to get names like Rex and Hitman Holla and all. Like, come on, man. But anyway, let's get to the bars. Starts off with Eazy Tha Block Captain round one. I just wrote down bars that I like. Who I had winning in that when I went into this, I had Easy winning because I didn't like T-Rex last showings. Django on, he had a bar. Django on niggas, take them out one by one. That's how you put a block on top. I like that. Of course, I'm just go. Yeah. Anyway, I'm reading all the bars I like. You say easy all the time, and now your last words is in front of you, nigga. That shit was fire to me. It's like, see that? You see the build up, that 10-minute long discussion? Anyway, you a weirdo with a name. The respect we had for you is what keep you alive. I like that. That was hard. We can't understand you barely. No, we can't understand you. You barely can breathe. Just die. That's that was crazy to me because of what every like if you read the comments, man, people have been noticing the breathing problems with Rex, and it's everything else that people assume that's going on with his health. If there is anything, then hopefully that brother gets help and whatever. But anyway, he addressed that just really quickly. 12 dot mob niggas would have had to give me a rack, addressing the whole him and Danny Myers thing with the 12,000 that he gave up, a loss that Danny Myers lost. I sent the shine to my shooter and I told him get that nigga Rex. Yo, that shit was crazy. He looked comfortable on stage, and oh yeah, I was saying he looked comfortable on stage. Like the whole time Easy was rapping, he looked mad comfortable. It wasn't even like he was worried about it. Like he wanted this battle. And then all the bets that was happening with him and Cassidy and Reed and all of these people in the house, in the mansion, in the competition. Yeah. You say bullshit and throw your hat on the floor. That's cause your best lines be cat. Draft day, you know how many rounds I left off to get my pick. Draft day, you know how many rounds I let off to get my pick. And he was talking. You forgave Ice. You forgave Ice. Danny forgave you. This parallel universe got a lot of bitches in it. That was hard. Talk through my rounds. You get shot in your mouth, but you might like that shit. Referencing the viral video that he did. Nut ass freak bull. Problems with Shine. Problems with Mook. Problems with Brock. Nigga, the problem is you. It was a lot that Easy was saying, but he was saying it in a way that was like it was like he was addressing it really quickly. But that was the end of round. That was all the bars I had for him in round one. Now for Rex, I had I got bitches that let me send weed to their house. I pay all the bills so they can live rent free in their house. Something, something. I guess I took the easy way out. But yeah, I just like that, man. Harlem talk, slick talking. He just Rex just got a nice way of approaching what he says, and like you just believe it. Snowfall, I make the price on the coke drop. hmm If this was class, it will be cocaine workshop. I like that. Uh, Grams is starting to stay at the top, and they won't. Grams is starting to stay at the top, and they won't drop. If you know, you know. Clapping on the floor like flip flops. I like that bar. That was simple but executed perfectly. A Sunday morning ain't as easy as this. That was all the bars. I had 6 bars that I wrote down for him. I had more for Eazy. I gave Eazy the first round. It was actually kind of pretty clear to me. He was just really, really direct. Like Rex was just rapping good to me. I could have wrote down more bars, but they were just so random. Anyway, but he started off his round with the do bars, and it's alright. It's just so overused that I didn't even want to write down the bars. Anyway, Eazy Tha Block Captain round 2. Eazy starts off with, "This is what it looked like when you smoked the product." That was funny to me. I like that bar also. Addressing them again. "Every new associate get 2 years like community college." I like that. You ain't You ain't no smack was paving shit. He put a new block here. That was fire. You accepted a off. You accepted an offer from a scam likely nigga, the block caller. Come on, man. You did an interview on 15 Minutes of Fame with Rod Brown and started jumping out the window. Yo, he was talking to Rex, man. This was crazy. It was clear. Like I'm gonna just keep going. If they do open a case, it's all on YouTube. Facts. When the cam come home, when the cam come on, he start doing what Harlem niggas do. Damn, that was that was terrible. Slow down on the mollies. They putting fentanyl in everything. That was hard. Bagged up sheetrocks. His hoes were my wall at. So that was about 8 bars I wrote down for Eazy in that one. I caught a case in Philly. You know, the judge had the liberty to give me a crack bell. Okay, that's a clean reach. Crack bail. Bell. You made bail. Bell. Yeah. But the way he said it is, it's a clean reach. A crack bell. I take niggas sold separately. It's just the battery that be included. If he a captain, why ain't no lieutenant in his crew? In general, he sold y'all an image that ain't true. I like that. I just really like that. Half brain dead mean he half baked dead. No, I said it wrong. Half brain dead mean he half baked. Uncle Raw gonna have to visit a nigga to do an interview with him. That shit was crazy. Yo, Rex. All right, so in this round 2, he was actually, it was good, but Eazy just had more. I wrote down. Remember, this is all shit that I like, honestly. All right, Eazy round 3. You know what I mean? This was probably Eazy going like up a notch. What's a nigga who ducked 3 charges and 4 indictments? A snitch. She was flipping Rex bar when he said that. So, my nigga, a pound of weed. I seen a pain in his face because it was CBD. Damn. Pot all water weight like creatine. Ah! Muscle mass gain drug reference here. When Math said he will rob you, your response was, "You ain't moot." I've separated this. There's like 4 and 5. That's whole shit. You gotta understand me. You chose not looking like a bitch to disrespecting your family. Another one. Boom, he was hitting them. Can't believe this. Where I'm from, that means I ain't a bitch, but he is. Damn. Your luck's up. I gave you the drugs to sell. You got high. You fucked up. Right. Another one. Gun on my hip. In my pocket, I got gun on my hip, but in my pocket, I got sage in it. 2 references apiece. That was fire. You passed done. It's called work ethic, and you have none. I like when niggas start talking like this, yo. This was getting crazy, man. I'm battling my pain. You just my closure. Ah, yo, Eazy was talking. Anyway, do something. I ain't scared of death. Do something. I ain't scared of death. Long as my kids can profit from it, I lose nothing. That shit was incredible, man. That whole third round was incredible. I'm underselling it. Rex round 3, I didn't like it. He had so many Hurricane do bars and do this, do that. Am I lying, bees? Didn't he have a lot? If Coke had a birthday candle, it would say 35 each. Yo, this nigga crazy. I meet up with your girl, Beasley. I meet up with you. No, I met up with a girl. Beasley met up with your girl. She blow our socks off. The way he delivered that shit was incredibly just legendary, man. I wish he had. I wish these bars were fresh. If none of this stuff was said before, no mention of dude was said before ever, this would have been a really good round. But I can't give points for really, really, really overused angles and bars to the point where, I mean, damn. I was at it was your crib she was getting dropped off. It was your, yeah, he was going into that little thing. I like this. Am I lying, Beasley? That shit was crazy. But anyway, I had Eazy winning all 3 rounds. It was kind of clear, man. It was kind of clear. Rewatching it, it was worse for me. I like Rex rounds more when I watched it back, but I also like Eazy's rounds more, and them shits was clear as day. Anyway, man, shout out to the battle rap culture, URL, Caffeine, and everybody that made this battle happen. Uh, T-Rex is a legend. I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad that he came with all 3 rounds. No matter if I got a win or not, Rex did his thing, and he sold this battle the most. Like he always do with his battles anyway. He always do. But I'm going to bring this to a close, and yeah,